called Softronic Entreprise. My main job is to provide engineering service, microcontroller based design and PC program. Okay, I finished my study in 1987 in Singapore. Okay, I worked there for 7 years before I come back to Johor Bahru and I work as a senior engineer in one of the local company here. After 5 years, I joined an Australian-based company. Okay, I work as a R&D manager for 8 years. Later, I decided to quit the job. I think the local culture is those young engineers, when they started as a young engineer, they work for 5 years or 7 years, then they become senior engineer or manager. Okay, when they are fresh, they always really study, really put the effort in R&D or put their effort in engineering. But after 7 years, they promoted to become a manager. Then they start to concentrate on the management job. Okay, I feel that this is time is too short. With that 7 or 5 years, you will never gain enough experience to become a good engineer. The culture here is very much different from the Western or Japanese culture, where engineer can work for life as an engineer. Okay, they feel very proud as an engineer, but not locally. They are be more respected when they be promoted to become a manager. As an engineer, I really like to explore my job. I feel the need to explore. I feel the love to gain more knowledge. So I really want to excel in this field. So I really more interested in R&D rather than management job. So even though I've been offered a manager job in the production line, I finally quit and I wanted to become R&D manager. So I joined the small company for the Australian-based company for 7 years or 8 years to work as an R&D manager, where I really built my know-how in microcontroller, my know-how in computer programming. There is no best time or worst time to start a business. The right time or bad time is when are you ready to start a business. Okay, the local company, okay, or so-called a local engineering company, they provide services and support to the MNC. Okay, normally they will get the support from overseas, like from US or from German, to support them. But their services is very expensive. One night stay from those coming from US can be 1,000 or 2,000 US dollar per night. So minimum charges, they will charge you 5,000 to 10,000 US. But they cannot rely on them for long term. So this is where I come in. I use my expertise to provide them support so that those local company, okay, can cooperate with me and we can use our effort to support those MNC, and in the same time with a minimum cost. Okay, I also deal with electronic design and OEM design, okay, where I build from scratch, from zero to a product. Okay, these type of services normally is you can get only in Singapore or in overseas, but with the number of years know-how in this field, I can and I have the experience to support them or we build a simple product that we can launch to the market. I think when I work in a company, what I encounter is those engineering know-how of those staff are at a lower level that I feel uncomfortable. So if I were to continue work in a company, I will build a system. I will make sure everybody who work at a certain level, they're actually competent. They are when they even they stop work from one company, they can always proud to be the ex company staff who actually trained by me, who actually with the know-how of everybody respect. I would not call a very success, but I say at least I command certain respect from a lot of engineers, manager, local or overseas, because I get a job from US, Singapore, so I believe that they are a certified customer. I think the biggest challenge is money. Okay, I think for a company, they always inject their fund, R&D fund, not more than 3% of what they totally earn. But for me, I have to invest at least 30% of my money income to the R&D. I purchase a lot of tools, software tools. Latest electronic gadgets. So all these are money, because like microcontroller, every year they come up with a new design. So I have to make sure that I understand and I try the product. So in order for me to able to support to cater for the latest need of the industry. I think the job or this kind of job is very difficult. Okay, you need to spend double or triple the time of a normal engineer before you get the know-how. Like I said, you need to know the hardware, you need to know the software, and you need to know more than any guy. When you walk into a factory, you have to prove yourself, you have to show yourself you are much better than their engineer or even their manager. In electronics, software, in all the field that they know. Sometimes because they have been working there for 10 years or 20 years, they call themselves expert. But when you walk into a factory, you have to tell them, you have to show that you are more expert than their field, where even they are working there for 20 years. Okay, so this, you have to make sure that you have the know-how. You have to make sure you spend more time than anyone. You got to work day and night. You got to take the opportunity to find out all the latest technology. You have to make sure those people understand you, and you understand all the technology, and transfer the know-how to them, and make sure that they have confidence in you. So in order to become a so-called expert, you have to fully equip yourself. You have to spend a lot of time, a lot of your time. Okay, so anyone who like to join, work as a support engineer or like what I do, you really need to show your love in this engineering work. Hi, my name is KS Chung. Okay, my company is Softronic Entreprise. I deal with electronic, microcontroller, software design. Anyone who are interested in this can always look for me.